Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, baby. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend wherever you are at in the world. We are talking Voyager token today, baby. Now, before we get into this, check me out on Twitter at Real6Fig. Help me hit 1,500 followers. In addition, if you could also smash that like button at some point in time during this video, I would truly appreciate the support in that fashion. But this is where I drop all my links to upcoming videos, live streams, things like that, charts, time-sensitive stuff. So let's get back into it here. Now, we can see that Voyager token is setting up nicely right now. I think everybody is happy with recent price moves, with the recent price stall and holding right around the $3.90 level. Compared to, the last few months, it's been bad. Ups and downs, it's been bad. So with that said, I really want to kind of bring something to everybody's attention here, is that things may not be what it seems right now for Voyager token. We can see this very nice bull flagpole, and I do think that we might be seeing price squeeze and look for around, I don't know. Let's really dial this in. So I want you guys to look for right around November 22nd, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., somewhere in there. We might see volatility increase for Voyager token, and we may move up or down, obviously. But what I wanted to talk about was, if we look at the weekly chart, actually let's go and look at the daily chart. I think it was what I saw it on. If we look at the daily chart, one thing that's nice about Ichimoku Cloud is that we can use this cloud as a reference to when price action might be actually ready to advance to the upside. And so this might just, this could test people's patience over the next few weeks, if this pans out how I think it possibly could. I do think that price action right now might need to trade sideways for the next week or two and get closer to this cloud. On a daily chart, where does price action start ripping once we get close to the cloud? At what point does it start going up or down drastically? And we don't know, because we have very limited chart data. But what I can tell you is that if we see this thing trading in between $4.82 and $3.52, that will keep price action above the cloud. And even if we get some sort of bull flag pattern or some sort of symmetrical triangle squeeze to the downside or upside, as long as we can remain within these boundaries, we are going to be sitting really good for the next staircase move to the upside. And I do think that we will be seeing some significant moves to the upside when this is ready to go. But for the time being, I'm not bearish, but at the same time, I do recognize that the price may have to move up in accordance with the Ichimoku Cloud. So price targets for the next leg up, $5.11, $5.86, and maybe even up to $6.68. But this is all very pending on Bitcoin, and this is why you must watch the entire video, because none of this is going to make sense until we see where Bitcoin is at. And we could be seeing this thing set up for a dump for all we know. It just takes Bitcoin to ruin our party. So with that said, folks, I do think that Voyager token is looking good. It's squeezing right now. Look for tomorrow around 7 a.m. Central Time for a possible move, and it could be to the upside. And we could be kind of filling out that bull flag or ascending triangle, quite possibly, to move closer to that Ichimoku Cloud. And if something like this occurs, gloves are off. It's moon time. So I'm hoping this is the case. We do have these lows getting higher, so something like this might make sense, as long as we don't see these lows continue, get lower than the previous low. So I think Voyager token's looking really good, and big shout out to all the VGX heroes. If you guys are looking for probably one of the best crypto communities The Voyager community is where it's at, and I am a Voyager hero and proud to say so. So with that said, we need to go on to Bitcoin and really see what's going on with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin tends to piss a lot of people off when their coins are about to do well. So Bitcoin is in this little channel move to the upside, and we know this because we can draw these little channel lines. So this is going to get very interesting to see if Bitcoin is just setting up for some sort of corrective fake out wave to the downside to come back down and test this support level, or if we are just getting a reversal and possibly shaking out all the people that sold here, anticipating to buy here, might cause them to buy back in to drive the price up. So I do think that the whales are very good at being whales when it comes to this stuff. And if we just go ahead and kind of measure, let's just for example, for illustrative purposes, say that this was the bottom here, and now we're heading up. And this is not financial or trading advice, but this is just something that we might be able to argue could be happening right now, because we've seen a nice rebound. And on this channel, folks, I just want to make it clear, for the last week and a half or so, I've been saying, everybody watch November 17th, November 18th, November 19th. It's going to be an important date for the market. There's going to be something big that happens. And you can see that we had a very nice reversal on the 18th. But back to all this mumbo jumbo here. I do think that within this channel, if Bitcoin obeys this channel, we may be fixing to see price action reach up into the $80,000 level. It's crazy because I didn't think that we were personally going to see this, this quick. I thought there might have been a little bit more retracement that happened, but we'll just kind of rip the last upward series here and just kind of throw it right here. And you can kind of see how if history really kind of repeated itself, how we may come right up to this low 80s, maybe even break through this upper trend line here. So again, be very careful. We could be setting up for a corrective wave to the downside to test the $55,000 range, somewhere in there. And if it goes into the 54,000, 52,000 range, we have broken this channel, and things at that point would look kind of bearish. But Bitcoin is looking somewhat good in an Elliott wave theory perspective. And this may not be 100% true Elliott wave theory, but we can see, these moves that were made to the upside. And if we do see something like this happen, it wouldn't surprise me to hit these $80,000 levels sometime soon here. So hopefully that's what happens, and Bitcoin really is at a tipping point right now. Either we are coming down to test that $55,000 trend line, or we are moving up to at least retest all-time highs around 70,000, and if not, go higher. So I think that the market's looking good. It's looking better than it is worse. So with that said, we'll just have to play the waiting game. But until then, we'll see you guys on the next video. Hope you guys all had a beautiful weekend wherever you are at in the world. Big shout out to all the Patreons as well. Get your name, YouTube channel name, or business name up on this banner. We'll see you guys on the next one.